What if most of what you've been told in the media about psychedelics is wrong? Have we been misled about the medicinal properties of psychedelics, just like we were misled about medicinal marijuana?
It was a small study, but now a much larger study is underway. The researchers behind it say that psychedelics are much more effective because they treat the root cause of addiction, not just the symptoms.
Numerous studies show that psychedelics are not neurotoxic. They're non-addictive, and they have the power to cure even the most stubborn cases of anxiety, depression, addiction, and post-traumatic stress disorder. When people with treatment-resistant PTSD were given the psychedelic MDMA combined with psychotherapy, 83% were cured. Compare that to just 25% with psychotherapy alone. With 22 veterans a day committing suicide in the US, it's vital this medicine is made available to the public.
It was part of a controlled medical test to see if psychedelics could be useful in helping people quit cigarettes. Alana had been smoking for 37 years before her session with psilocybin, and she hasn't had a cigarette since.
Kathy's psychedelic trip wasn't just for fun. It was part of a recent experiment to see if magic mushrooms can help people stop smoking. Did you try quitting a couple times before you entered the study?
Well, I tried the white knuckling, just quitting. I tried the patches, I tried the gum. Nothing worked. I kind of was very depressed, like I thought I was never going to be able to quit.
But she did quit after her psychedelic trip. Now, she hasn't had a cigarette in more than 3 years.
In the 1950s, doctors in Canada used LSD to cure alcoholism with a 45% success rate. Even Bill Wilson, who founded Alcoholics Anonymous, used LSD to cure his debilitating depression. Wilson unsuccessfully tried to get LSD added to the 12-step program, saying its ability to spark introspection and spirituality was the essential first step.
One of the most impressive areas of psychiatric research with psychedelics back in the 50s and 60s was work with hardcore alcoholics. For instance, the work of Humphrey Osmond up in Saskatchewan, Canada, where he took individuals who were refractory to all conventional treatments, had terribly severe alcoholism, administered one high dose, either LSD or mescaline session, and then followed up some years later to look at outcomes. He roughly broke his subjects into 3 groups, about the same in number. 1/3 of those people had really not had much positive effect at all. 1/3 had maintained sobriety for a period of time and then relapsed, and another third maintained sobriety over the entire period of follow-up.